Have you ever had a killer idea for an app, but then you hit that wall, thinking, yeah, but I can't code? Well, guess what? That wall is officially gone. Today, we're going to walk through how to take one simple idea, literally just a single sentence, and turn it into a real working app that you can install right on your own phone. So let's get right into it. Just look at this. This is a fully functional finance tracking app. You can plug in data, see summaries, it even has analytics. And the most insane part? An AI built this whole thing from the ground up, starting with just one simple instruction. No coding, no fancy design tools, just an idea.
So here's our game plan. First, we're going to see how the AI does all the heavy lifting, the actual coding. Then we'll take that app and push it live to the internet for anyone to see. After that, we'll get it from the web and onto your phone. And finally, we'll wrap up by talking about what this new power really means for you.
All right, let's dive into the magic. This first part is all about that creation process, how we go from a simple thought typed into a box to a piece of software you can actually see and interact with. So the tool that makes all this happen is called Google AI Studio. You should really think of it as your own personal AI developer. It's a totally free platform that uses Google's super powerful Gemini AI to understand your instructions in plain English and just build the app for you. What makes this tool so amazing is just how accessible it is. First off, it's 100% free. It's running on a seriously cutting-edge AI model, and you can even plug in advanced stuff like maps or voice. If you're ever stuck for an idea, it's even got this I'm feeling lucky button that'll just spin something up for you. And if you want to make changes, you can either dig into the code yourself, or you can just keep chatting with the AI to tweak it. And get this isn't some made-up example. This is the exact prompt that was used to create that finance app we saw. It's detailed, sure, but it's still just normal, everyday language. You just describe what you want the app to do, what features it needs to have, and what the end goal is. So what happens when you press go? Well, the AI just completely takes over. It analyzes what you asked for. It figures out the logic and the structure, and then it writes all the code. The HTML for the layout, the CSS to make it look good, and the JavaScript to make it work. The whole shebang done in just a few seconds. And boom! Here's the result. You can feed it some sample data, let's say $3,000 on food, $2,000 on travel, another $1,000 on rent, and the app instantly creates this pie chart. It shows you exactly where your money's going and what's left for savings. It just works right out of the box. Okay, so you've built an app. That is awesome, but right now it kind of only exists inside AI Studio. So let's get to the next critical step, taking it public and putting it on the web so anyone, anywhere can use it. You've basically got two fantastic free options here. You can use Google Cloud, which is the most integrated and secure way to do it. It automatically keeps your API keys safe, and you can think of those keys as the secret passwords that let your app talk to the AI. Or you can use a super popular service called Netlify. It's great, it's flexible, but there is one little trick to get it working perfectly. And here is that one secret tip. Before you download your files, you just have one last chat with the AI. You simply tell it, make this app Netlify environment friendly. The AI knows exactly what to do. It'll make a few small tweaks to the code so it deploys on Netlify without a single error. It's a super simple step that will save you a ton of headaches. So when you boil it all down, the process is this simple. You pick your platform, you follow their easy upload instructions, and in just a couple of minutes, you get a live public URL. Your app is now officially on the internet. All right, we're on the home stretch, and this is honestly the most satisfying part of the whole journey. We've got a working web link, but we want it to feel like a real app. Let's get it off a browser tab and onto your phone's home screen. So how do we bridge that gap? Well, we use a simple online tool called a Web to APK converter. There are tons of free ones out there. You just copy your app's public URL, paste it into one of these services, and it packages your entire web app into a single file that your phone can understand and install. Now, the converter is going to spit out two files, and it is really important you know the difference. The one you want is the APK file. That's the one for you for installing directly on your own phone for personal use. The other one, the AAB file, that's a special format you'd only use if you wanted to publish your app on the Google Play Store. So for now, we just grab the APK. And the final installation, it's literally this easy. Just get that APK file onto your phone. You can email it to yourself, use Google Drive, whatever works. Tap the file, approve the installation, and that is it. Your idea is now a fully installed app on your device, ready to go. So we've done it. We've gone from a sentence to a working app on a phone. But let's pull back for a second. What does this technology really mean for creators, for entrepreneurs, for anyone out there with an idea?
Here is the single biggest takeaway. The massive wall that used to stand between a cool idea and a real piece of software, it's pretty much gone. What used to be a complicated, expensive, and time-consuming process has now been crushed down into a single step, writing one good prompt.
So let's just recap real quick. You can now build a real, custom app from just an idea. The tools to do it are powerful and completely free. The whole journey is a clear 3-stage process: build, deploy, install. And most importantly, you do not need to know a single line of code to get started. This completely flips the script, doesn't it? The question is no longer how will I build it? The question now is simply, what will I build? With all the technical hurdles just gone, the only thing holding you back is your own creativity. So really, ask yourself, what problem do you want to solve?
We are really stepping into a brand new era here, the era of the citizen developer, where anyone can be a builder. The tools are here, they're free, and they're waiting for your ideas. It's time to get started.